happy Friday to everyone. So I kind of had an idea that I wanted to try something. Now, I normally never get into all these like fitness hypes, what's trending, what's new. I love to watch videos on YouTube of other people trying all these new things, but I never really get into them myself. But I have recently been seeing a lot of, I guess, videos or a lot of stuff popping up on a particular one recently, and so I kind of wanted to do a little more research into it and see if it was something that maybe I did or did not want to give a try. And that is 75 hard. I've been seeing a lot of people do it, so I wanted to look into it for myself. So when I looked it up, I have the these are all my little cheats right here handy. I have on my iPad pulled up the rules of 75 hard, and there's only five rules to follow. So I was like, I can follow 5 rules surely. Okay, so number 1 is follow a diet. 0 cheat meals for the entire 75 days. Now, that does sound a little hard. I mean, you think no cheat meals for 75 days, but that's just what, like, there's 30 days in a month, 30, 60, so it's about 2.5 months. Surely you can, you know, show a little restraint for 2.5 months, and it's not even 3 full months. So I thought I could do that. But on the nutrition side, the diet side, I'm not following anybody's diet plan. I'm not following any trending diet plan, anybody's fitness plan. I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I recently got certified from ISSA, the International Sports and Sciences Association, as a certified trainer. Yay me. That was for my own personal, you know, knowledge and use. But anyway, I have their textbook, Sports Nutrition, and I'm going to follow this textbook and use the formulas in here for, you know, creating my macro needs. And I'm going to create my own nutrition plan specifically for me, so I'm not following anybody's nutrition plan. So shouldn't be a problem with not cheating on that, because I'm going to be designing my own nutrition plan. Now, rule number 2 is work out 2 times a day. That sounds like that could be a lot, but when I lived in Florida, when we lived in Fort Myers, I used to work out for like 2 to 3 hours a day. I still have my full-time job where I worked 8 hours a day, but because the weather was so nice year-round, I could get out before work, and then I always got out in the evenings, and we had a gym, you know, on site at our apartment complex, so it can be done. I've done it. I know it can be done. So, but the thing about this is 2 workouts a day. They have to be 45 minutes at least, and one workout has to be outside. I'm outside right now. The weather is gorgeous right now in North Georgia, and I'm totally taking advantage of that. Now, my thoughts on the 1 exercise a day that has to be outside. When I moved back to Georgia in October of 2019, I honestly don't know if this is something that I had always experienced, but it just was never as prevalent, or I was never as aware of it until I moved back to Georgia in 2019, or if this is just something that happened to me in 2019. But one thing I have found since that October is that I'm now super aware of the fact that throughout the winter, I do suffer from seasonal affect disorder. And many people do that. It's very common. You know, in the winter, the days are longer, you're not able to get out, the weather is bad, and a lot of people suffer seasonal depression through the winter. So it's so important to get outside, and there's so much, like, you could do a whole video just on the science-based evidence of them, like the benefit of being outside. Like walking outside releases all these endorphins that are kind of similar to taking Prozac, which I'm not advocating for Prozac here, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it calms you, it puts you in a good mood. There's so much benefit to being outside. So doing a workout every day outside is never gonna hurt anyone, honestly, ever. So my work hours have changed now, and I don't log into work until 11 a.m. And I am fortunate where I live, in less than 2 miles from my driveway, in 3 different directions, there's a park less than 2 miles from me. So in the mornings, even if I want to take a break from the Huskies, take a break from the house, just kind of get some outside alone time before work, I can go to a park and walk. I can do, you know, I can do my outside workout in the mornings, and then in the evenings I don't get off of work until 7:30, and it's dark here right now, so I have my own little home gym set up down in the basement. I can go downstairs and do my evening workout then. So that's rule number 2, is that you do the 2 workouts and one has to be outside, and I think the benefit of having an outside workout is worth everything. Rule 3 is you drink a gallon of water a day. That will be the biggest challenge for me. I do drink water, and I drink water every day, but I don't really drink enough water. So drinking an entire gallon is going to be something that I'm really going to have to push myself to do. Number 4 is read 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day. Now, I've always tried to follow Hal Elrod's The Miracle Morning, and that does include reading every morning. Do I fall off the wagon? All the damn time. So I think this is a good challenge to get myself back in that habit of reading and staying on target. So, and then the 5th rule is to take a progress picture every day. So that will be interesting. I'm not very comfortable taking pictures of myself, but it'll be nice at the end of 75 days to scroll back through them all, and you can just kind of see the progression as time goes on. So I decided I'm going to give this a try. Now, the reason I didn't start it at the beginning of the month or even this week, it's going to sound like a bunch of excuses. My birthday was March the 2nd, and my husband and I, we flew to Minnesota to visit my daughter and my brand new grandson, who was born in December. And we flew home on our birthday. My husband and I have the same birthday, March the 2nd. So we flew home that day, and I had the rest of that week off of work for vacation days that I was gonna get a lot of things done. And my plan was to start the 75 hard the following week. But when we came home from Minnesota, I got sick. My doctor actually treated me for COVID, but then my COVID test came back negative, and it looks like I had just a little touch of a sinus infection and pneumonia. Go figure. So I'm going to be starting this the next week, which will be, today is March the 11th, and it's Thursday. I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Whatever is Monday. So I'm going to be starting it next week. Now, as far as the workouts that I'm going to be doing, you saw that I'm using my sports nutrition book that I will be doing, building my own plan, my own nutrition plan. I recently got certified from ISSA as a group fitness instructor. And part of my case study, part of my final exam was in my case study, I had to create a fitness program for a group of specific people. Now, I had so much positive feedback on the program that I created from my evaluator that I have decided to take that program and make it a reality. So my indoor workout or my outdoor workout, either way, it's going to be kind of a boot camp style workout. I'm going to be working on building this program for myself and then eventually try to launch it with a little beta group. My other workout, now like I said, I can go to the park and do some walking in the morning, and I definitely will probably do a lot of that. But I also recently, actually just last month, got certified as a Zumba instructor. Yay! So that's going to be the majority of my indoor workouts, is that I'm working on building my playlist and doing my choreography for my very first Zumba class. So those are the two workouts. The two main workouts that I'm going to be working on is one, mine that I created for my certification from ISSA for my group fitness class, and two, my own first Zumba class that I do my own playlist and choreography for. So those are my two workouts. Building my own nutrition plan. I just have to work in my calendar. Oh, the wind is picking up out here. I gotta figure out, I gotta make me some kind of thing for checking off the 75 days, like each day once everything's done. And so I'm kind of excited to start this. And I don't normally like get into like trending things that go on, like if everybody's doing it, you know, it's like if all your friends jump off a bridge, do you jump off a bridge too? And no, I don't normally do that, but I really like the concepts of this. I love being forced to get outdoors every day, challenging me, pushing me to drink my water, and encouraging me to stick with my miracle morning routine and do my reading for self-growth and self-development. So I think I'm gonna like doing this. So I'm gonna start it Monday, and I will do like a weekly progress update throughout the whole 75 days. And we'll kind of show some progress as far as putting together my Zumba class and my my group fitness class that I'm doing. So anyway, if you would like to follow along and see how this 75 hard goes for me, or if you would like to do it with me, that would be wonderful. I would love the encouragement and the support we could provide each other, and would love to, you know, just kind of update as we go along, and let's just see how this goes. But anyway, I think I'm going to head indoors now and get ready to go to work, and I hope that you have an amazing day, and stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I think the dogs are ready for me to come back in too now. They're scratching at the door. And yeah, just have an amazing day, and I will follow up with you next week when we start 75 hard. Bye.